Paul from Airwell here, and we're finally at the end of the road when it comes to disc testing. So we set it off a couple of months ago to find the best 4.5-inch cutting disc on the market. So we asked you what disc you recommend. We bought a selection of them and we subjected them to a range of tests. The test was to cut 25 by 25 by 3 angle with a corded angle grinder. And I'll be honest with you, you might be asking me, why did the test take so long? And it took so long because we weren't quite happy with the disc we had on offer. So we went back to a supplier, buy a lot of fibre discs off this supplier, and we said, can you compete with these results? And they said they could, and they sent us 2 discs. So what you're going to see is, you're going to see a set of testing done where we took 2 of each disc, and myself and a guest cut the angle iron, and then we didn't count the number of cuts. We just cleaned up after every test and we counted how many pieces of angle are on the floor. Simple as that. And we all know the value of having a good cutting disc, and we all know the pain in the arse it is when you don't have a good cutting disc. A bad cutting disc in a situation where you're down to your last few is about as useful as the manual for an angle grinder and you've no toilet paper. So with that in mind, let's get into it. The testers won't know which ones they're testing, and neither will you, but they've all got a letter, and then when we have the discs used, so use one of each, we'll put the score in there. We've got the material in the vise, bit of 25 by 25 by 3, ready to mark it off. Going to cut roughly 5 mil each time. Going to use the same grinder, so it's a Metabo. Don't know what watt it is, but it's big enough watt, so that shouldn't be a problem. And I think we're only going to cut down as far as maybe, I'd say 20 millimeters from there. That'll be where we'll stop it. So I'm sure you've all been wondering who the guest is going to be. I know certain people have been trying to guess, but they couldn't. So we have Sorcha. She will be doing our first cut. I'll do the second one, and we'll see how we go.
Oh, I didn't realise we were cutting till the end.
So after that test, that was disc E. I think that's slightly less dusty than some of the other ones, so